I got a question for you. You've done 2 of the Comedy Central roasts now,
Yeah.
correct? And how does the roast battle differ from the actual roast to you?
I'm dying to roast battle, by the way.
Really?
I would like to challenge Anthony Jeselnik to. I already told the Comedy Central execs that I want to do it. I don't know if he'll be down to do it because I don't know that he wants to do that kind of thing. But I was watching Jeff do it. I was like, I'm so jealous. I want to write jokes. I want to prove that I deserve to be on the judges' table for this show. So I'm not saying I do want to come back as a judge if the show continues, which I believe it will. Why wouldn't it?
Thank you.
But I want to give up one of the episodes that I judged to roast battle. I would gladly do it, and
that'd be awesome.
I would love to do it. I think the way it differed for me was that I wanted in on it a little bit more. I wanted, and as a judge, I didn't feel comfortable going as hard as the jokes in my head for certain people because I don't know you personally, and that's not my job as a judge, is to like get in these amazing one-liner jokes. It's about couching your jokes with judgment, and I wanted to just write roast jokes and have jokes for you guys. So so that was the difference for me, was that I was like, oh man, I have a joke. Yeah,
this is great.
Well, you were our resident female perspective on this show. You know, there's so much testosterone, I guess, on this show, right? You know, I guess they say comedy's kind of a boys' club in a sense, and now what we've learned over doing this for 5 years that women are the best roast battlers. You know what I mean? Like they're so
dark.
specific. They're so efficient. I mean, they're just so nasty. They really murder their opponents.
Dolph's last girlfriend broke up with him, and I don't blame her because every time he went down on her, he would tap out after a 3 count.
Joe has OCD, which is weird because his dick is a mess.
I really am so proud of the women that I saw through this, and you guys didn't put women in to be nice and to fill some sort of quota. You just You picked. You didn't. You should have, but you didn't have to. But you know what I mean. You don't have to.
Yeah, we didn't exactly.
That's what I always tell people who are like, well, we gotta have a girl do this, or we have to have the one girl, and I go, put in 2 because we're fucking good. We've had to fight hard to get good.
Olivia is dating a man for the same reason she gives herself awful haircuts. She's bad at scissoring.
Jamal, you look like your dad said Beetlejuice 3 times before he came.
We had such a big pool of just great. I mean, just battlers in general, but yeah, they just happen to be women.
And these strong women that it sucks being a woman and having your looks made fun of because you're already judged so harshly for your looks. Not that men aren't in this business, because they are. But
we're ugly, so we
these young women, for Nicole, who's 22,
right,
to get out there and be called all the things she was called and stand up there and just take it and just have these great one-liners back.
Nicole wanted to go to law school, but she settled for having a face that looks like it was hit with a bar.
Joe, I don't get it. If you don't think I'm hot, why are you drooling?
I was like inspired by her and threatened, and but just really inspired by the female talent coming out. And I wish Roast Battle would have been around when I was a young comic, because I would have. I needed that sort of community that I think you guys have made it a comfortable place for women, and
really appreciate hearing that.
It really is. I don't feel like it's a mask. When you said that, I'm like, I disagree. I feel like it is a place. It's a really feminist environment. I feel like all the men on there, aside from like Jamar, are probably feminists.
And Jamar is actually the biggest feminist. And if I'm not mistaken, I think every female one except for Olivia, who's androgynous anyway. So
yeah, it's everyone. You guys just treat us like equals, and it's not like our female
right.
You had me because you probably needed a woman up there. You were going to have one regardless, but I didn't feel like I was there because I was a woman. I felt like I was there because I was funny, and I think all the women on there felt that
Nothing
as well.
but killers, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Help! Help! Help!